All right. I'm trying to get adjusted. Y'all bear with me. Good morning. Good morning. This is your host with the most, CJ Robinson Jr., coming at y'all again with another exclusive daily news live stream video. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, drop your comments below, which you motherfuckers never do, and hit that notification bell button for more video content. Haters, hit the thumbs down. Now, I just got confirmed by, I was confirmed after reading an email YouTube sent me yesterday that video shorts, views, and likes actually count. So I wanna really thank everybody for actually watching my video shorts and supporting the video short. But I need y'all to help me support my original videos and live streaming videos as well. I'll truly appreciate it. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into the morning daily news live stream video. And y'all feel free to drop the comments below and give y'all thoughts and opinions on Brittany Griner being released from the Russian prison. But they, like I said yesterday, they didn't I didn't mention it yesterday on this live stream. They did not release the white guy. They did not release the white guy, former Marine soldier. He's still locked up out there, but they traded Brittany Griner for a Russian terrorist that done did like 10 years in American prison. So now he's in Russia. He's back in Russian prison. And Brittany Griner's home. Back on the court, ready to get back to action, more than likely. That's what she's gonna wind up doing. I'm trying to clean off the screen real quick before we get started, y'all. Bear with me. Hope y'all are having a great morning. Hope y'all had a good night sleep, good night rest. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Man shoots hotel housekeeper who knocked on his hotel room door in North Carolina, police say. A man was arrested on Monday after shooting a hotel housekeeper. Police said the incident was reported at about 11:05 a.m. at the Red Roof Inn and Suites, Fairvale. Police said in a news release. The victim, who was working in the hotel, knocked on the door of the hotel room where the suspect was staying. The news release said, I guess he was paranoid. I don't know, maybe somebody's after him, but don't give you a reason to try to shoot somebody through the damn door, you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. The suspect, Joseph M. Griffin, 32, then shot the 25-year-old housekeeper on his chest and arm. Police said the victim was taken to Fairvale Valley Medical Center where he was treated and released. If he was shot in his chest, how the hell are they going to release him if he was shot in the goddamn chest? Wouldn't that be a little more of a serious threat with the bullet right there inside of his chest? Anyway, Griffin fled after the shooting, but was found nearby by police, the news release said. The two men did not know each other. Police said the motive for the shooting remains unclear. Griffin was charged with attempted first-degree murder, assault with a deadly weapon, inflicting serious injury, discharging a weapon into occupied property, and possession of a firearm by a felon. He was given an $800,000 secure bond and taken to the Cumberland County Jail. Lord have mercy. You know, I mean, if you feel like somebody's after you, man, or you've made a lot of enemies, of course you're gonna be paranoid. No, especially if you're in the room with somebody that you know is dangerous as hell and that's waiting to get his or her revenge on you. Then I can understand the fact that a motherfucker's gonna be damn jumpy. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, man, it could have been a lot worse. The victim could have actually wound up dead. See what I'm saying? But I don't believe the part where he's been released from the hospital. I mean, they said he was shot in the arm and in the chest. If you're shot in the chest, there's not going to be a release from the hospital just right off the bat. y'all news reporters need to get your shit straight, man. But hope gets well and everything. Prayers going out to the brother. All right. There's more details on the merger against North Carolina mother charged in death of her infant. So I'm gonna get y'all up to speed on this story because I read about it already one time. Now there's some new details on her, and now I know exactly how her infant passed away. More details emerged against North Carolina mother charged in death of 3-month-old baby. Make sure y'all smash that like, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, man. Even if it's 3 or 4 people, I don't care, man. One person, I'm still grateful, regardless, y'all. I want y'all to know that. Dunn, North Carolina, Hornet County neighborhood turned into a crime scene Sunday night after a 3-month-old baby was found outside a Dunn home and pronounced dead. According to police, Naomi Khan, 24, is charged with first-degree murder in the death of her baby. She had her first court appearance on Monday morning. Details remain limited, but police said sometime at about 11:30 p.m. Sunday, they were called to a home on North Ellis Avenue for reports of a baby being found outside, man. Once the baby was transported to a local hospital, the child was pronounced dead. That's when police said Khan was arrested and charged with murder. While investigators are still looking for answers about the motive of the killing, dispatch calls paint a picture of what police initially heard. It's going to be a 3-month-old. The mother advised she located him outside. She doesn't know how he got out there. However, he has a laceration to his neck. A dispatcher can be heard saying all in a broadcastably recording. That is the update on that. So she got another court hearing coming up. She just got finished with her first court hearing. She's definitely looking to do a lot of time, man. So, yeah, I think hopefully the cops do their job and put this motherfucker behind bars for a couple of years. The judge definitely better give this woman some time. We're talking about an infant baby. It's one thing for other adults and teenagers to get shot and killed, but an infant baby, you leaving your goddamn infant baby outside in the cold, man. It is fucking cold out in different parts of North Carolina. And hell, she obviously was abusing the baby. When they found prints, laceration prints on her neck. You know what I'm saying? So, what is wrong with these young generation ass bitches, man? I'm sorry. My apologies. I didn't mean to call the ignorant murderer, baby murderer, a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. What is wrong with y'all young generation of women? When you get pregnant, I mean, of course, you're gonna have a kid. All right. If you don't want that kid, I said this before many times, ladies and gentlemen, have someone in your family to adopt them. Someone you know and love the most and trust the most in your family. Or just put them up for adoption through DSS or something, man. No, I mean, even though the system is kind of corrupted with DSS, I mean, you never know, man. You can still find a good, decent pair of parents that really wants to adopt a child and take good care of them and raise them. But don't put your kid outside after you done abused the baby to death and then let the baby freeze. What the fuck is wrong with you, Khan? What's wrong with you? Now you're going to have to suffer the consequences and pay the price. When you get sent to prison, them damn female inmates are going to rip you a new one. That's all I can say about that. They don't play about babies, mothers killing their own children or kid. So God bless her regardless, but God rest that baby's soul. Moving on. Man. Boy, I swear, man. All right, this is the third daily news Livestream video story that I'm about to talk about. This one here is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. South Carolina detention officer fired for allowing inmate to kiss, grope her. Wow. Shit never fails, huh? So,
State Farm Insurance now has 2 locations.
Y'all give me a second. Okay, so Cherokee County, South Carolina, a Cherokee County Detention Center officer. You know what? I'll let y'all hear for yourself, and then I'll read.
Deputies say Brittany Walker of Shelby was fired following her arrest. They say she carried a cell phone into the detention center for an inmate to use several times over a 3-month period. She was also observed kissing an inmate and allowed an inmate to grope her. She's facing charges of second-degree sexual misconduct with an inmate, along with furnishing a prisoner with contraband. An inmate was also charged with possession of contraband.
At McGuire Law Firm, it is.
All right, so I hope y'all was able to hear some of that video, but I'm gonna read it regardless. A Cherokee County detention officer is accused of allowing the inmate to grope her, kiss her, and use her cell phone. The Cherokee County Sheriff Office said 32-year-old Brittany Roxanne Walker was arrested and charged with second-degree sexual misconduct with the inmate, furnishing a prisoner with contraband and possession of narcotics. Scheduled second. The sheriff's office said Walker brought a cell phone into the detention center multiple times between October 7th and December 7th and allowed an inmate identified as Brian Keith Smith to use the phone. Wow. Smith was charged with possession of contraband by a prisoner for using the phone. According to the sheriff's office, investigators said Walker was also seen kissing the inmate and allowing that inmate to grope her. It is for certain we will not tolerate anyone who breaks the law, including our own, said Sheriff Steve Muller. In a statement, our staff is reminded on a regular basis that we will follow the laws and our actions as law enforcement officers. Walker had been employed at the detention center since August 15th, so she ain't worked there that damn long. She was fired following her arrest, according to the sheriff's office. She was booked into the Cherokee County Detention Center and has since been released on bond. So she out on bond, so she's more likely going to have to go to court for that. I'm going to go ahead and end it here with the Daily News live stream video. But yeah, it's crazy, man. When you break the law, shit happens. You know, there's a lot of female officers. I met plenty of pretty female officers when I was locked up years ago. I had white officers, not black officers. I had fine ass white female officers, and I had some white male officers as well. Actually, being really fucking nice to me when I was locked up. Ex-girlfriend got me, 2 ex-girlfriends, they were white too, got me locked up for things that I have never said or did to them. I was even accused of breaking in my other ex-fiance's house when I was already locked up. I mean, how can I break in somebody's house if I'm fucking locked up, man? And why would I break in the house that's still an ugly ass, old ass engagement ring that I didn't buy in the first place? Come on, man. So them charges were dropped, of course. That goes to show, man. It ain't always about racist, man. It ain't always about being racial or nothing like that. But it's the fact that motherfucking females will lie on a nigga. Hell, if I was white, they probably still would have did that shit to me. And I was innocent the entire fucking time. I was lied on to the judge. They lied on themselves and the Bible. And on top of that, made themselves look really fucking stupid. My other ex almost wound up getting locked up. So the other one officially did get locked up eventually. Her uncle told me about it when I ran into him one time at the bank. So yeah, I was an innocent man locked up. Got locked up 2 months back to back, man, because of jealousness, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the daily news. There's one more that just caught my eye, so I'm gonna read this last one real quick. And I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all day because I don't want to keep continuously boring the world. All right, let's go. Woman kept company with dead 78-year-old boyfriend to conceal his death. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Now I heard everything. Investigators say that the man was in hospice care in his Rowan County home. All right, deputies in Rowan County have charged a 46-year-old woman with failing to report the death of her 78-year-old boyfriend. I'm going to let y'all listen in on this real quick. Hopefully it won't be no damn commercials. Then I'll read the rest.
Some folks say, don't call it a comeback. But
Great
when the sizzling, savory pork chop griller's back for a limited time in all its tender, marinated glory, go ahead, call it a comeback. Order yours in the app today. It's bow time.
Deputies in Rowan County charged a woman with failing to report the death of her 78-year-old boyfriend. Jennifer Ferguson, who is 46 years old, was living with the victim who had a terminal illness. Investigators say that the man was in hospice care in his Rowan County home. They say that a hospice nurse making a routine visit to the house noticed that the man was dead. Investigators were notified and responded to the scene. Investigators say they believe that the man had been dead for at least 3 days. They say Ferguson told them she had been caring for him and talking with him. Ferguson is now out on bond and faces a charge of failure to report a death. And if you'd like to read the full story, there is more information for you. You can always.
If y'all heard that, it don't get no disgusting than that. Jennifer Elizabeth Ferguson, who was living with the victim, was charged on Monday. Investigators say that the man was in hospice care in his Rowan County home. They say that a hospice nurse making a routine visit to the house noticed that the man was dead. Investigators were notified and responded to the scene. On Tuesday, investigators said they believed the man had been dead for at least 3 days. And y'all heard that part. They say Ferguson told them she had been caring for him and talking with him. You can't really. Hey, what's up, Aiden? What's good with you, bro? I hope you get better, man. Yeah, if you're sick, just stay home, man. So that way you won't, give the rest of the students your cold. This is that flu season. I hope you get well. Make sure you take your medicine, bro. Appreciate you coming in. Smash that like for me. So, the man did have a terminal illness, deputy said, but his death is under investigation, and investigators are awaiting autopsy results. Ferguson is, you're very welcome, man. You're very welcome, bro. Ferguson is now out on bond on a charge of failure to report a death and a citation for marijuana possession. Ferguson was charged with drug trafficking in 2014. At that time, deputies said she used a forged prescription to buy 250 methadone tablets at a local pharmacy. You know how much them pills are worth if you go out there and sell that shit? Millions if you got more than enough. In 2008, Ferguson, who was also known as Jennifer E. Swanda, was convicted of felony accessory after the fact of second-degree murder. Swanda and 4 others were accused of helping to cover up a 2006 Dan Street murder and hiding the body of 7 Warren Spearman in the woods. She was released. Swanda and Ferguson was released from prison in September 2011 after serving nearly 5 years of a maximum 6 to 7 year sentence. You get some rest, take your medicine, bro. I'm glad you tuned in, even when you're sick, bro. That shows a lot, bro. You sick and you still decided to tune in and check out the live stream, daily news topics. I salute you big time for that, Aiden. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here too. I'm about to fix me some breakfast and lay it back down. I already got my girls on the bus and everything. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button, share the live stream video, share all the older videos that you think is important to share, and please support the algorithm. I appreciate y'all truly. With that being said, shout out to my girl CB420. She's like a sister to me, so I call her sister from another mother. Fresh dose in the lab. Yeah, I gotta go too, bro. I hope you don't have that shit, man. I hope you don't have it, bro. Good morning back to you, and I hope you get better, man. Just go ahead and make sure you get your parents to get you to the hospital, get that checked out, because that's very important, bro. Make sure you go get yourself to the doctor today. Get your parents to take you to the doctor. You know, if one ain't working, then you get that one parent to get you to the doctor, because that's important. We don't. I pray to God that you don't have COVID. That shit, man. That shit is tough, man. Get well. I appreciate you coming in, Aiden. I'll keep you in my prayers, brother. With that being said, man, like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell button for more video content. This is your host with the most, CJ Robinson Jr. I've been talking a lot about the gaming channel thing. I still plan on doing the gaming channel very soon. Bear with me, y'all. New year coming in, so I'm going to be buying some damn things. I'm going to have to purchase another 4K video camera. I might get a GoPro this time. I should have got that the first time when I had the chance. But I'm going to be definitely doing some gaming on Twitch. I'm gonna get back on my second YouTube channel, which is a gaming channel, CJ Gamer, and yeah. So I'm working on a lot of shit right now, man. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all tuning in. CJ signing out.